Oh, hi there. Welcome back to another episode of Scotty Gomez Learn to Be a Pro, Season 2 edition. Tonight we got a special one for you. Today we have one of the biggest assholes I know, neighborhood kid, Jonathon Severson. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this guy can make some smoked salmon. So we got some beautiful fillets here. We're gonna grab Johnny and we're gonna have some fun. Most important thing is we have fun on the Scotty Gomez Learn to Be a Pro. So we're here with another neighborhood guy from City View. Jonathan, explain it. What are we doing today?
Oh, we are making some smoked salmon, the great Alaskan smoked salmon. I get a lot of love for the smoked fish. It does, it goes around, comes around.
It does. Pretty cheap with it, never get it, but that's okay. But anyway, what kind of fish goes best with smoked salmon? Does it matter?
I think, in my opinion, king salmon. I
Okay.
like the fatty, oil, marbly meat that king salmon has. It's a really good, just a good oily fish. Red salmon's great. I mean, pretty much smoke anything if you want it.
You can smoke anything, kids, if you want it. That's the East Side saying. Okay, here we go. First thing, got a beautiful fillet here. Caught it myself. Now, with smoked salmon, a lot of things, bones. There's nothing worse when you get smoked salmon or any kind of fish and the asshole did not take the bones out. It shows that you're lazy, you're not giving your best Alaskan effort, so you're gonna show us how to take these bones out.
Yep, picking bones. Nobody likes bones in their fish, especially their smoked fish. Here we have some fine tweezers, bone pickers.
Bone pickers.
We're gonna get after it. These are called pin bones. They run along the back of the fish, or I guess the upper portion of it. Kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah. Relatively easy to pick out, especially when the fish is fresh and yummy.
That's a good point. That is a good point. You want these bones out. It's kind of a flick to the wrist. You feel it. If you can't feel it, push your thumb. You want to be gentle with the fish. You place it, you see the bone. It's a quick gaya. Okay, so now that we got the fish deboned, there's two ways to do this. You can. Some people like the skin on their smoked salmon. Other people's don't. We're gonna show Jonathan, Mr. Severson's gonna show us how to skin a fish.
So, it's kind of tricky when the fish is already filleted. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut right down to the skin, halfway through, and I'm gonna roll the knife down, and I'm gonna just cut right along the back, try not to butcher it too bad. It is a sharp knife blade. Take the skin clean out, there's a little piece there, I'll get that. And then,
That's an Alaskan doing work at its finest.
Alright, there you go, skin free.
Yeah. And some people can Chef Eric Whitlock from the New York Islanders, you can keep the skin, you can deep fry it, lemon, salt, make a nice crispy salmon chip.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
like we said, in Alaska, nothing goes to waste. Use the whole fish. We're that grateful for these beautiful animals that provide for us. So, all right, here we go.
Alright, next round is I take the fish and I cut it into strips. And that's because it gets coated by the brine, which you'll see here soon. But when you cut it into strips, it seems to get it a little bit more saturated.
He likes to cut them in strips. So let's see how you cut them in strips. Woo!
Yes. This is one hell of a tool. Voila.
That's a voila. So now that we got our strips, beautiful. Beautiful. Might have people around. Let them see it. Strippy. Got a strippy. Right here. Anyway, now Jonathan's going to tell us how to make Jonathon Severson's special wet brine.
The brine. So what I like to do is I start with kosher salt, sorry. It is 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup. Don't worry, I got the shakes. A little bit of whiskey in me last night.
Now, does that matter if you have the shakes while you're making the brine?
Nah.
Okay.
No way.
Might be a little spicier, but oh well.
Yeah, there you go. So 1/2 cup. Now 2 cups sugar. So it's basically 1 part salt to 4 parts sugar. That's the business.
the business.
That's the business, and boom.
Boom. Remember, people might be around. Don't be scared. Boom. Get a boom out there.
Yeah.
Boom. So now.
What do you got here, Scott?
So we like to say, you told us if we have any whiskey, bourbon. Maybe you're going to a holiday party. Maybe it's boring as hell. You bring smoked salmon. Might want to spice it up a little bit. Give people a little flow on. Give that extra juice, that flavor. So we got some nice whiskey here.
Should we taste it? Make
Try
sure.
it. Yeah, might as well. Always taste it. Always taste it. Just don't let people see the photo.
That's good. Boom. Top her off.
Top her off.
Next, we got a little bit of your favorite fine soda.
Whatever soda, cola, pop. All my Canadian friends out there, they say pop. But it's soda. Here it is. Whatever you enjoy. Jonathon Special adds to it. And why does it?
I think the carbonation actually changes the texture of the fish, makes it a little bit firmer, maybe a little bit more consistent.
Let's say we want that.
I don't know.
So now we're gonna stir this up, right?
Yeah, stir it up.
Okay. Stir this up.
Yeah. How about
Oh, you got a whisk?
How about a whisk?
Sorry,
Let's get a
I
whisk
went Mexican style on that one. There we go.
gotta get after it. Make sure it's all nice and mixed up.
Remember, you have people around. Give it a little more. Act like act like you're involved. Talking to people.
Yeah.
What's going on, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. She broke up with you? Oh, my bad.
Boom. Now we've got our wet brine.
That is a wet brine right there, my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, step 3. What's step 3?
Step 3 is the soaking phase. We're gonna take our fish, and we're gonna dump it in our lovely brine here. Brine bowl and get all your fish in there. Jesus Christ, look at that. Oh yeah. Ooh, damn.
That is something else.
Yeah, then we gotta mix it up a little bit. You wanna make sure it's oh, hey, easy buddy.
Oh, sorry.
I love that fucking
Sorry,
thing.
I get carried away.
Yeah.
I get carried away.
Kind of mix it in here a little bit.
Gentle,
Make
right?
sure it's nice and easy. Be nice to the fish. All right. And then, now that we got it soaking, fully submerged, we're going to take our Glad Crescent seal, or any plastic wrap for that matter.
Use anything you want.
Anything you want. Nice and boom. And then, this is a little bit of a secret here. Giving up my trades. I take this and I push down on the salmon and I work all the air out of there so this stuff is absolutely coated.
Work the air out. Work it out.
Work the air out.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Now we get it. So, do we seal it up or just leave it like that?
I kind of you can wrap this around this stuff, it just doesn't matter. From here, it's going into the soaking phase, the brining phase.
And how long are we going to keep this brine?
I try to keep my salmon in the wet brine for a minimum of 24 hours.
2-4 hours.
Yeah, sometimes you can let it go up to about 3 days. I think any longer than that, it starts to get kind of funky.
Okay, you don't want that. You don't want that. Unless you're giving a gift to somebody you don't like. There's step 3. Alrighty, let's go smoke this.
Let's do it.
There we go. Welcome back. Now, most important thing, gotta heat the smoker. Step number 4. Our man here, Johnny's gonna tell us how to do it.
Plug the smoker in, get it fired up. At least a few hours prior to putting the charcoal in there. Make sure it's hot. The pan's gotta be good and hot.
Hot. Hot. Hot.
Wood chips, we're using apple wood. I like the apple wood, it's kind of tangy. That's a little tangy flavor.
He likes tangy.
Top it off, get enough in there. Shake it up a little bit. Ooh, it's spicy, it's hot. Put it in the smoke. Boom.
Boom. Here we go. Another big step. This is one of the most important things.
Salmon coming out of the brine is really salty. I tasted that brine and it is salty. If you don't rinse the fish, it's gonna taste like salt.
Rinse it.
Rinse your fish. Cold water, cold water. Hurt your hands, cold water. You know how it's Alaskan water. It is cold. It comes out of the tap that way.
Brr.
Shortly thereafter, fish is rinsed.
I take brown sugar, it kind of kicks it up a notch. I coat the fish with the brown sugar.
Coat it.
Nice and easy. Nice. You gotta be nice to the fish too, you know?
Remember, most important thing too, hands are always washed.
Clean
You know,
hands.
clean hands is the most important thing in any dish.
Saturating the fish with brown sugar, it's actually the more the merrier. And then, Gomer, you got the freaking
Yep.
peppered up, dude. Yeah, looking good. A little pepper actually kind of brings the flavor up. I like pepper. Do you like pepper?
Love pepper.
That's good. Boom.
Boom. All right, so now we're gonna put the fish in. Usually this would be smoking big time, but for the viewers back home, you can't see it because we do have a Fairview wind right now. So when a Fairview wind, people that understand winter's coming, it doesn't provide smoke to be seen. Anyway, here we go.
Crack the smoker. A little bit of smoke. It's smoky. I like to put these fish in, one down low, the nice thick ones, I get them close to the heat. Nice and close to the heat.
Get it close to that heat.
Get it close to the heat. Oop. Lid back on, fish in the smoker.
We always give it a tap, let it know. So how long are we gonna let this sit in here?
I'll do 2 cycles of smoke. I'll do 2 panfuls, generally 4 hours total. Smoke cycle usually takes about 2 hours per pan.
2 hours per pan. Well, there you go. So when we come back, we're gonna see some of the famous Jonathon Severson's smoked salmon. All right, so now it's been 4 hours later. Could be 5, could be 6, 7, 8, 24, whatever. It's your smoker. You decide what to do. But now we're ready to show the best smoked salmon you're ever gonna see in Alaska. Vouch for that, Mr. Jonathon Severson.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I can't wait. Oh, look at that. Jesus.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah, don't use it. Let me
It's
get you.
kind of hot. You gotta just not burn your fingers. We got her going. We got her going. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Holy. Yes,
Oh man.
it's just fun to see Alaska at its best.
Right
Sometimes I get emotional, but this is why I choose to live here. Days like this, moments like this.
Should we have a bite?
I think, oh, you think?
Yeah,
Think
let's
ahead.
have a bite. I'm gonna go for the bait.
God damn, that's good, John. That is good. I don't know what else to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for another episode of Scotty Gomez Learn to Be a Pro. The most important thing, like we like to say in the show, is you learned something today, which I think you did. Brother, I can't thank you enough for helping the viewers out on another Alaskan how to learn from a fellow Alaskan how to do it in the grid. Smoked salmon, love you to death.
Oh, cheers. Thank you,
Seabirds fly the
Scott.
highest. We out.